So today we're going to be talking about the new movie Us that came out last Friday. But before we get into all of that, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I post. And also make sure you go follow me on Snapchat. And I'm going to make an Instagram, so make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'm going to put all that's going to be down in the description box down below. Now, all that's out of the way, let's get right into this video. Now, the movie Us, I personally think it was okay. Like, it was okay. I'm not gonna overhype it because the movie itself, I really believe that it was overhyped because everybody was like, it's gonna be good because the same people who made Us is the same people who did Get Out. And the movie Get Out, it was good. I mean, it was good too, but Us was okay. Like, Get Out was better than Us in my opinion. But Us is one of those movies that makes you think. And with that being said, a lot of people was confused because, girl, I was one of the confused ones in the movie theater. I was so confused. Like, during the movie, I was confused, but then at the end, when they threw in the little plot twist thing, I was like, girl, y'all doing too much. Now I'm really confused. You know, I can't keep up. Like, I cannot keep up. Like, and I was paying attention. It was just too much. So we're gonna start piece by piece in the movie. So at the beginning of the movie, the little girl, they at the carnival or something, and they walk in with the dad or whatever, and dad is playing some game, and then the mama just like, make sure you watch, what's her name, Abigail or Adrian or something like that, make sure you watch her, blah blah blah, while you playing the game, whatever, girl. And she walks off. She walks off. And I'm like, sir, how you not see your child just walk off? She walked off, and she went to this little crazy mirror house or whatever, and she go into the mirror house. And then, first of all, the girl, me personally, girl, I'm too scary. If I was a little kid, why would I go in there? Why would I go in there? That doesn't make sense. And then another thing I didn't understand, if that's an attraction and there's like no worker right there, like I was just so confused why there's no workers right there or nothing. If it's a closed attraction, why the door's open? Why was the door open? That doesn't make sense. Like, it was an attraction at the carnival, it should be a worker there, but there was nobody there. So you just letting the little girl walking there by herself, go in there, and at the beginning of the movie, it doesn't tell you what happened to the little girl or anything. All you see is it goes just like a little jump clip or whatever, and it tells you that something happened to her and she was just traumatized, basically. And then it like fast forward to years. Now she got a family, husband, 2 kids, all that, yada. And like the beginning of the movie, it was just like, I feel like the beginning of the movie was kind of slow. Like, I feel like it was just like it was a very stretch to try to get this to match with this. Like, it was a very hard stretch to just try to get her to get back to the beach or whatever. Like, I feel like the movie, I feel like it should have been done differently. I just feel like it was a weird way to get them to go back to the beach or whatever, because I feel like that was just way too obvious. Like, oh, I got a family now, I'm going on vacation, your husband just happened to want to go on vacation to the place where something happened to you at. That was just a little bit too much. And then, so now, fast forward, now they finally go to the beach, whatever, and then they go to the beach, and then they go home. Now she tells her husband about what happened to her as a child or whatever. And this is what I didn't understand, because basically when I was like reading articles and stuff, and it was basically saying how Adrian, or girl, I don't know her name, I'm messing her name up, but whatever her name was, she basically suppressed the memory of being down there underground with the tethered. But then if she suppressed the memory of being underground and tethered, how does she remember something happened to her while she was at the beach? Like, why did the beach bring up so much bad memories, but then she suppressed the memory of being down there? Because I don't understand. That's what I didn't understand. And then another thing, so when she finally do meet Red, the other girl, Red, when they meet each other, girl, see, it couldn't have been me, because girl, when I came out, I exposed her. I'm like, girl, listen here, family, girl, she kidnapped me, she put me down there, and girl, I want to put me down there. But no, I don't understand why she didn't do that, because I would have exposed her. I would just expose her a little bit. Like, girl, you put me down there, and I had to live down there with them funky people, eat rabbits, and be stank and all that. But no, she was just mad. She wanted to kill her and all that. And then, but like, I mean, like, the movie was confusing. Like, the movie was very confusing, and I feel like it was just like a lot of different stretches to try to make this make sense with this. and honestly it was just doing way too much. All in all, the movie really didn't make sense. Like, it made sense, but it was like a lot of different like confusing parts, and I feel like with it being so confusing, this is what made a lot of people like come up with like different conspiracies and things they think about the movie. Like, I know one, I read an article yesterday, and in the article it's basically saying like the movie is basically showing like how you are is based on your surroundings and how you were brought up. Because you see in the movie, Adrian or whatever, she switched places with the real girl. She switched places with the real girl, and the real girl went to the underground, and then the fake girl went to top. And with her going to the top, she learned how to speak. She got a family and all this great stuff. But then the other girl who went to the underground, her life was horrible. So it's basically showing like no matter who you are, everybody has an opportunity to be great, basically. Like, that's what the movie is basically trying to show you. That's why I read in the article. And also in the article, it was talking about, it was giving the subliminal message of red, and basically how the girl, red, was like one of the last colors she seen before, like one of the last memories she had when going down to underground, like the red candy apple they kept showing, and then the shirt she had on or something like that. It was the shirt she had on, it had red in there, something like that, girl. I don't remember. I just remember the red candy apple, and then also that red exit sign. So red was seen a lot before she was kidnapped and made to go to the underground. So that's probably why the uniforms were red. And then also, so at the end of the movie, when red was finally killed or whatever, when she was killed, and Adrian, or girl, I'm really saying her name wrong, like, but her name gonna be Adrian for today, because I don't know, but her name gonna be Adrian. But anyways, but when Adrian was killing her or whatever, and when she finally killed her, like, she was dying, girl. Like, you stabbed her in the stomach, like, she's bleeding through her mouth, like, she's dying, she's choking to death. And the fact that she like choked her out, I feel like that was a little bit dramatic, and I feel like she did that because at that moment in time when Red started whistling the Itsy Bitsy Spider song, I feel like that triggered Adrian, and it made her remember like what she did, and she was killing her to like get rid of her because she don't want no part of ever being tethered at all. So I feel like she killed her, and when she did that, and then when she went back up to the top, she went to her son, oh, everything is back to normal. Girl, everything go back to normal, girl. It's a circle of people wearing jumpsuits around the world. Thousands and thousands of people is dead, honey. All these people is dead. I don't understand. Like, I just don't understand. How, honey? How? And then another thing I didn't understand, out of all these people that died, how only one family survived? Like, we didn't meet no other survivors, nobody else. All the other people dead. We didn't meet no other survivors, and I was just so confused. Like, where everybody, like, was gonna be all over the place. But anyways, so also with the whole people, the killer people or whatever, the tethered, not the killer, I'm gonna call them killers, because honestly at the end of the movie, once I found out that Adrian was actually once tethered, it made me look at the tethered people differently, because I feel like they all could be just normal people if they were given the opportunity to actually go to the surface and live normal lives. Because as you can see, Adrian, she went and she made her own life, like, and she was tethered, like, she used to be tethered, and she made a great life for herself. But what I didn't understand was how is they were the only survivors. Like, where's everybody else at? So you telling me this one family beat up two families, but then these people, you can't fight off your own one tethered person? Like, how all these people died? All these people died. We couldn't meet not one person who was one survivor, like, not one, and everybody dead. Like, I just understand. Like, I feel like I feel like it was more explaining needed to be done, because girl, I was confusion. I was confusion. I didn't understand what was going on. I'm like, okay, now y'all doing too much. Like, it was cute, but I was confused. But I do think that I do think it was a good movie. And I do feel like Jordan P, he's making like a brand for himself of how he makes movies, and how when he makes movies, he always wants his movies to have a meaning. Like with Get Out, his movie Get Out had a meaning, and now this movie Us, he wants his movie Us to have a meaning. And now a conspiracy that everybody keep coming around with, girl, everybody think Jordan P is trying to warn us about something with America, because so you know his first movie Get Out, and then this movie's called Us, and people are putting Get Out and Us, US, Get Out the US. I'm like, come on now, y'all, come on now. I mean, but girl, Jordan P, girl, if you trying to warn us, girl, let me know, because I would leave. Girl, my child would be gone. Like, I just don't, I'm not with the foolishness, but people are like putting up some weird conspiracies as far as like the movie goes. But in all honesty, I really do think it was a good movie, and I mean, I thought it was pretty good. It was a good movie. It wasn't as scary. It wasn't as scary, but it still was a good movie. I really did like it. But as far as like actors go, now the main actor, the main character who played Adrian in Red, she did very good. Now her other castmates, no, trash. I don't know where they got these little kids from, where they, like, it wasn't good. Like, it wasn't good at all. They weren't good actors at all. Like, her good acting could not carry the whole movie. Like, she did very good as far as acting goes, but her good acting could not carry the entire movie. Like, it wasn't working, and it just wasn't working for me. Like, honestly, everybody else in the movie was horrible actors. Like, she was the only good actor in the movie, if you want to be honest. If you really want to be honest. And then another comment I have about the movie, another thing that really had me thinking, like at the end, because during the movie I was trying to figure out, like, why is she the only one that really can speak English, like some type of English. But then once at the end they would explain, like, they switched lives, and obviously that makes sense that she could speak English because she used to be at the top or whatever. My thing is, girl, since you could speak English, why ain't teach nobody else English? Why you sticking them up there, y'all up there growling at each other and roaring like y'all some bears, like y'all bears or something? Why you ain't teach them English so they could talk a little bit? That's all I want to know. Why you ain't teach them English? That's what I didn't understand. And then with her going down at the bottom, with Red being at the bottom now and Adrian being at the top or whatever, I was just trying to figure out how. So once you go to the bottom, are you automatically tethered now? Like, that's what part I didn't understand. So are you automatically tethered once you go to the bottom? Because obviously she was a regular person. Y'all, excuse me, Leilani. She want to be in the video so bad. Say hello. Say hey, YouTube. Say hey. Say hey. Say hey. Say hey, mama. She's so confused. Her at a later date, girl, because her story is great. But anyways, so yeah, as far as like the movie goes, girl, I was confusion, but I still think it was a good movie. I'm not gonna say don't go see it, because it is a good movie and everybody's gonna keep talking about it, and girl, you're gonna be that person that just confused because you don't know what's going on, what everybody talking about, because you didn't go see it. But I'm gonna have to cut this video short because girl, she just a little party pooper and just want to be in everything, but she don't want to talk. She don't want to talk. Say hey. Say hey, mama. Say hey. No? Okay, I tried. Alright, well, that's the end of this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.